Yo, welcome back to the Tuitahi Travels channel. Today in this vlog, we're going to be traveling to a few significant locations in Tongatapu. Significant for the fact that they're major tourist attractions in Tonga, but more importantly, they're significant locations for my family. And so there are a few stories that I'll speak to in these different villages that I go to, starting off in Houma, where the Blowholes are, and then we stop by a little shop in Fa'ui, and we carry on to the far western side of Tongatapu, to the village of Kolovai. And then I figured while we are out west, might as well go and check out Hatafu beach, stop there for a little bit. And then we tried to find this new cafe which had just opened up recently in Kanokopolu, but things didn't go according to plan. Anyway, come along for this little adventure through the western side of Tongatapu. Good afternoon from Tongatapu. We're on the main island of Tongatapu here in the nation of Tonga, which has many islands, and we're in the specific village of Houma. And the reason why I'm making this video is because we're actually on the way to Mapu Avaya, the Blowholes, one of the tourist attractions here in Tongatapu, the famous Blowholes where you'll see the waves crashing against the edge of the cliffs, and the waves will spill out into the air. But the reason why I am also taking a video and just taking my time here in the village of Houma is that it has significance for myself and my family, and so this is really for my kids and the future grandkids, inshallah, and anyone else connected to this story, which is a story of my father actually. So Houma is where my great-grandfather Gamberi and his wife Mere Taufa were positioned while he was here serving as a reverend. And so their daughter Talia, who is my grandmother, was pregnant at the time with my father, Sione Tuitahi. And really this is his story to tell. I'm just coming here to capture the village and the area and just share the story, because in case I don't get to come here with my father for him to tell the story, then my kids will know of this village, which is where your grandfather, my father, was born. And so we're just heading on our way down to the actual Blowholes. But the reason why this is also significant, which my father talks about, is that when my grandmother was pregnant with him, she was walking somewhere, I think it was near the water, and two people came to her and spoke to her, two Balangis. So when my father grew up, he later found out that they were Baha'is. 200 meters, continue straight. And so this is significant because my father, later on in his life, after practicing Christianity and being a practicing Christian growing up, he investigated the Baha'i faith after hearing about it, and then decided this is the religion for him. So his first contact with the Baha'i faith was here in Houma, just as an embryo, as an unborn child in his mother's womb, and then later on declaring his faith and serving the faith steadfastly for a long time, even till today. You have arrived. And we have arrived at our destination. We arrived Monday. So here we are in the Blowholes, and we're going to go out and have a look. And we can see the waves are pretty rough today, so we're going to go and have a little gander outside. Usually there's a few people here hanging out, visiting. There's one other significant story that I wanted to share. In 2019, we came here with my family, my kids and my parents, and my mom went to visit some people. I think they were just under a tree over there, and they were selling some goods and arts and crafts and whatnot. And as my father approached them, the old man sitting by the tree said to him, "Ko ke haumagi he whanua tanuai ho whanua." You have returned to the land where your land is buried, or your placenta rather. Without knowing anything about my father. And my father was like, "Oh yeah, I was here. I was born here. My grandfather Gambedi served time here as a reverend, as a pastor, and without knowing anything about my father's history as he was approaching him, he was correct. And it could have been more sort of macro description of him being back in Tonga, but it was actually quite specific to the location that he was, the accuracy of his description. Yeah? Yeah, put on your shoe, Nana, and we're going to go have a look at the waves. Look, the waves are absolutely crashing today, so we're going to go out and have a look. So those are the two significant things about this area.
The whales are swimming.
I wish the whales were swimming too, but let's go see if we can find some whales. Let's go have a look, eh? Woo, windy. Yo, windy. Yo, they're full, boy. Okay. Oh, nothing. Over here. And look, you can see some people standing over there. Woo! Look at that! Oh, I can't see the whale. I see the waves crashing.
I think the whale's under the water.
Yeah, they'll be under the water. Whoa! Woo! Yeah! It's scary. Come, we go over there.
Here. And see? Where's the whale?
Oh, you
There's
guys-
our card right there.
Yeah, our car's right here. We go stand on the concrete. Oh, we can stand here. Go ahead. Oh, we'll go over there. This location is significant also because we shot some of my brother's music video here. Yes, I'm holding you, see? So we shot part of my brother's music video Tongatapu here as well, which is further down that way.
Slowly but surely find myself. Slowly but surely I get there.
Yeah, so we shot part of my brother's music video here, and that was a pretty awesome day because
Look,
Peha.
the white thing comes from the rock.
Yeah, that's right. When the wave crashes, it makes it go white. Hey, Sugi here. Ah. So the day that we shot my brother's video clip was raining on the way here, like raining for maybe half an hour on the way here, and we were like, oh no, I don't know if we'll be able to shoot. When we got here, the sky started to clear up and it was a beautiful sunset.
White sand there.
What is it? Koiha?
White stone.
Yeah, white sand down there. It's nice, eh? Kind of want to go for a swim down there, but I've seen what can happen when these waves crashing and they come rushing over the edge here. People getting blown over. Wow. Like that, but stronger. Yo. Yeah, we can go back. Have you had enough? Just to be clear, this isn't my father's village. He was just coincidentally here because his grandfather was here at the time serving the church. But that's the significance of this area and his first contact with the faith that he now practices. Our whole family practices actually, so yeah. Malo me mapu avaya, the blowholes of Tongatapu. What a beautiful day to come out. Nice and windy. Did you have fun, Nane?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, me and Nane are here having a little break. We got some water and some pineapple pie. Fefe whaina, pai whaina, Nane. Ifo? It's really good. We're here in Fo'ui, and I just remembered that Fo'ui is the area that my mother's family comes from, which is the Mataere side. So my grandmother, so for my kids, your great-grandmother, Sane, my daughter Tahila, whose middle name is named after her, Sane. Zane's father, Sasaya Matayota, comes from here, this area. And then eventually they moved out to closer to town, and my grandfather and my grandmother married and they lived in town. But Fort Oi, this village that we're in, is the area that my mother's family's from. So pretty cool that we just happened to stop by to get some water. We were actually trying to go down, we were going to go to the Tsunami Rock, but we're actually heading on to Kolovai. And we stopped by this little shop over here that there's a few little treats. They got some donuts and cinnamon rolls, chocolate cakes, pies, panipopo. You got different drinks here, otai, niumata, and some desserts, which we got some pineapple pie. And you have cheesecakes, tiramisu, and whatnot. Yeah, you use this one. I go here. So yeah, we just gotta carry on out west. We're in the western side of Tongatapu, and we're gonna carry on out west down to Kolovai, to another village that's significant to my family. It has a mini story there that I'll share, but there's a little shop, nice little family shop. They got some pies here, and a few little bits and pieces, and yeah, you can see all the bits and pieces in the fridge as well, so cool. And pineapple pie is really tasty. Hey, Nane, go give me. Nane's eating all the cream of our pie. But yeah, nice little stuff. Ifo, Nane. Okay. Had a good little chat with the lady back there. She's from Kolovai, and she said she married into the family here in Fort Oi, and it's the Sekona family. And so my family is the Mataere family, and they're also related to the Sekona family, so there might be some relationship there between my my family and her husband's family. Say be Nani.
Sunny, you have to wear your sunglasses.
Yes, that's right. It's sunny, and I should wear my sun. It is bright. It is bright. So we're getting close to Kolovai. I should probably pull out my phone to get the maps. There's a house they're about to pass over here with a bunch of signs on it. And some of those phrases come from the Baha'i faith, and I believe that the house back there, they're a Baha'i family.
With the white color.
Not like Kolovai. These are the trees that the bats usually occupy. So Kolovai is usually known for the flying foxes that all hang around here. But I can't see any, but we'll get out and have a look for some flying foxes. So the significance of Kolovai, and here's a sign. The significance of Kolovai, here's another church, is that my father also stayed here with his grandfather, my great grandfather, Gamberi Taufa. And this is an interesting village because this is also the village of the Latu Kefu family, and one of the most important books that I've read that has informed me about Tongan history prior to missionaries coming to Tonga and trying to understand a little bit about Tongan culture and history during that time, is the book called The Church and the State, which is by, what's his name? Dr. Sione Latu Kefu. And he is from Kolovai. And he's an academic. And the Latu Kefu family are known for being academics. And this is also where my dad fostered his thirst for knowledge and thirst for just reading as well, because my grandfather Gamberi Taufa, he had a library in his house when he lived here. And so when my father lived with him, he would constantly read books and books to just learn about the world and know about the world. And he was only 7 years old at the time, but he talks about like just being exposed to things beyond what you see and experience in Tonga through these books. And so that generated a thirst for just knowing and knowledge and the love of reading and understanding things. So I might be in the wrong place in terms of where the flying foxes are usually are. But in the past I have driven past and I've seen flying foxes flying around these similar trees. But for my kids and whoever else is interested with in terms of Kolovai, this is a place where your grandfather curated his thirst for knowledge through his grandfather's library and all the books that he had. And I'm just pulled up on the side of the road here with Nane just hanging out. Nane ke saipe. And yeah, this is Kolovai. So this is a very important little part of my family's journey through life, really. So for the kids, for whoever else, hope you enjoyed this little vlog on Kolovai, on Fo'ui, my mother's side of the family, Mataere, and yeah, and then also Houma. And then for my mother's side, Kolofo'o, Maufanga. I'll probably capture that next week as well.
Very easy taking seat.
Yeah, very easy taking a seat. Okay, we're on our way into Hatafu. We just pulled up off the main road of Hihifo. And Nane is excited to get out of the car. She actually wants to hop into the back. But I've sent her a note. We're going to stop the car soon and it's too dangerous just to hop out of your car and jump into the back. So, just patience, Nane. There's a few cars I can see already up the front. Might be a popular day for Hatafu. Yeah, maybe we'll just pull up over here and go for a little walk down and have a look at the beach. Yeah? Oh, true.
We don't have to be walking.
Looks like they're clearing the grounds to do some construction. Nane? Tadi bege hugi doa, hey? Tadi bege hugi doa.
There's some air coming this way.
Yeah, aircon everywhere, bro. Okay. Doggy Lord. Hey, Nane. Doggy batatahi. Oh, look. Yo. So it looks like they're clearing the bush over here. Hey? Hey? Hi. We came here before in 2019, I think, and when we came for a swim out here, we saw some whales. Yeah, we saw some whales out here. So some whales have already been spotted here in Tonga, but July is the official whale season. So we're going to make our way down the rocks carefully. Good girl. And I mentioned in the previous vlog the smell of burning fire or burning wood and rubbish like that, how pleasant it is. It smells really nice. So.
This is the sand.
Yeah, it is the sand.
It makes in your shoes.
Hey?
It makes in your shoes.
Yeah, it makes in your shoes, falls in your shoes.
In your shoes.
Yeah. Some people over there doing a picnic. Yeah, looks like the tide's right up, but this is Hatafu Beach. It's been destroyed from, I think, Cyclone Kita, maybe even before that. No, I think it was Cyclone Kita. There used to be an old resort up there. And yeah, now it's all gone. Now, it's just beautiful beach and burning bush. Wow, look at the water. Beautiful, eh?
The sand.
Yeah, it's nice. Feet in the sand. appreciating the water. Mo makasiya? Mo makasiya?
I don't like seaweed.
You don't like seaweed? No. It's not quite low tide. It's deeper than it was when I was here previously for a swim. Yo, go ahead.
To the better only.
Better on it. Where's the better on it?
I don't like seaweed on it.
Yeah, there's probably a seaweed in there. Leave a seaweed you here. Yeah. Clear the space. Look at this nani. Wow, it's a beautiful shell.
Ah!
Yo, apa.
I think that shell living here, but I think it's still sleeping.
Maybe it's still sleeping. Can I see? I'll see if I can make a whistle. Think I can map it? Hey, cool. It's Hatafu Beach. You see waves crashing off in the distance there. Some waves crashing in the near distance here, but further out looks like there's a reef out there, so it's probably where all the whales are.
Go back in the car.
Iyo, sige saya ko sa hela. Yaw ko ka. Well, guess it's a short trip here to Hatafu. Tafoki? Are you sure? It's nice. I'm saying that I've got shades and a hat on, so yeah, fair enough. Okay, dawa. Okay, looks like we're heading back. Well, who needs a radio when you have this one back here just jamming out the tunes? Her little 3-year-old voice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, I think we're gonna head back into town and we'll see what else we get up to. But until then, we'll catch you later. Waka! Coffee! Woo! Okay, we'll catch you later. Peace. No, I'm not catching the waka later. I'm saying goodbye to the vlog. Oh, actually there's a cafe here. Cafe Baraka. I heard that they're good. Baraka. There's a cafe here that apparently is pretty good. So let's actually go check it out. And maybe we'll get a little drink there.
Where's the cafe?
Well, it looks like it's down here. There's a sign, so there was a sign back there, so maybe it's down here. We'll see, unless this is leading us to a dead end and we have to turn around. Well, let's go down and have a look. I heard about this place and I saw a video of it, and yeah, it looked pretty cool, so let's go have a look. Okay, never mind. It looks like the cafe is closed, but that's right. Actually, I remember now that someone told me that it opens only on certain days, so never mind. Let's back on up and get out of here. Okay.